One of the craziest weeks in recent NBA history just happened. Major stars on new teams, investigations into NBA vets for betting on their own games, and a radical proposal to the NBA game structure. I'm your host Kyle, and welcome to Front Office Files, where we break down the biggest business moves in basketball from the past few weeks. While we have videos coming on the blockbuster Luka trade, the Spurs Fox deal, and the Jimmy Butler saga, today we're diving deep into stories you might have missed during this trade season. Let's explore how the money moves reshape the NBA landscape. Before we jump into our main stories, let's rapid fire through some notable moves. This past trade deadline saw 63 players changing teams, an all-time NBA record for a trade deadline movement. We'll have a full breakdown video of every trade soon, but the sheer volume of deals shows that the new CBA is forcing teams to get creative. Longtime Florida State head coach Leonard Hamilton is stepping down amid a $1.5 million NIL lawsuit from 6 players who claim promised payments never materialized. The timing, right before the transfer portal opens, suggests more to the story than just NIL drama. The Air Jordan 1 turns 40, with Nike reviving their iconic Band campaign, embracing creative marketing at its finest. In 1985, the $65 shoe that was projected to make $3 million ended up generating $126 million in first-year sales. 4 decades and almost $7 billion in annual revenue later, Michael Jordan still reviews every detail for his brand's biggest releases, like this 40th anniversary Brett Jordan 1. Talk about attention to detail. Our top story takes us to the murky waters where gambling meets the NBA. Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier is under federal investigation for alleged involvement in suspicious betting patterns, and these implications could reshape how the league handles its growing relationship with sports betting. The mystery here runs deeper than just suspicious betting patterns. We're talking about a player making $24 million this year, with another $26 million guaranteed the next season. This isn't just about needing quick cash. There are whispers of potential blackmail or even deeper involvement. The investigation centers around a March 2023 game against New Orleans, where Rozier played only 10 minutes before leaving with what was called a sore right foot. Hours before tip-off, sportsbooks had pulled all prop bets involving Rozier after detecting unusual betting patterns. More concerning, a gambling influencer later bragged about having, quote, inside info that Rozier would exit early. He's saying that it was a joke, but the coincidence and timing of this incident invite speculation into insider trading allegations. This isn't just another Jonte Porter situation, and if you need a refresher on that case, check out the video we made on it right here. While Porter was a fringe player making a minimum salary, Terry Rozier has earned over $110 million in his career and was in the middle of a $96.3 million contract when this allegedly occurred. That fundamentally changes the conversation around gambling enforcement. The NBA's official statement says they, quote, did not find a violation of NBA rules and, quote, have been cooperating with that investigation. But here's what makes it truly significant. The NBA has gone all in on gambling partnerships, projecting over $585 million in revenue this year from official partners like FanDuel and DraftKings. A star player being involved in betting irregularities isn't just a scandal, it's an existential threat to that entire business model. NBA Commissioner Adam Silver just proposed the most radical change to the game of basketball since James Naismith took out the bottom of the peach basket, cutting quarter lengths from 12 minutes to 10 minutes.
The NBA is the only league that plays 48 minutes. And I am a fan of 4 10-minute quarters.
There's just one small problem here. He's trying to solve a 3-hour TV problem by cutting 8 minutes of actual basketball. Let's break down the math here. NBA games currently run 2 hours and 16 minutes on average, a number that's barely changed in 15 years. Silver thinks trimming 8 minutes of game time will magically turn a scheduled 2.5-hour broadcast into a clean 2-hour product. But where is he finding those other 22 minutes? Spoiler alert, it's not coming from commercial breaks or replay reviews. The real issue isn't the 48 minutes of basketball, it's everything else. Games routinely start 10 to 20 minutes late. The final 5 minutes of close games take around 35 minutes to complete. And don't get me started on the endless stream of TV timeouts and replay reviews throughout the game. But here's where it gets really interesting. This proposal would fundamentally reshape NBA rosters. Star players aren't going to play fewer minutes just because quarters are shorter. So that means those 8th, 9th, and 10th rotation spots, jobs currently held by legitimate NBA talent, could disappear. The Players Association isn't exactly thrilled about a proposal that would eliminate jobs for some of its members. The most baffling part? The NBA signed a new 11-year, $77 billion media rights deal. So if any radical changes, like cutting out 8 minutes per game, were to happen, that would need to be negotiated in this new TV deal. So don't expect any big changes to happen for the next 11 years. The ratings discourse for the NBA is honestly overblown. Viewership is actually flat year over year post-Christmas. Instead of celebrating these wins, Adam Silver keeps publicly worrying about ratings and floating solutions to problems that don't exist. It seems like every day the NBA is spending too much time debating how to improve their product rather than marketing what's already good. As we move deeper into 2025, several major stories continue to develop. The Boston Celtics sale process enters a crucial phase with initial bids expected to exceed $6 billion. Check out the recent video we dropped talking about everything related to the sale right here. Donald Trump's realistic threat to eliminate sports owners' tax breaks could cut team valuations by about 20% if implemented. Maverick Carter's $5 billion international league vision continues to gain momentum with backing from Singapore's government and Saudi Arabia's public investment fund. Meanwhile, the NBA is exploring its own European expansion plans, setting up a fascinating battle for basketball's global future. All-Star Weekend festivities begin on the 14th in the Bay Area. We have a video coming later this week about the real reason why the All-Star Game lost its aura, so subscribe to Basketball Business and turn on notifications to be the first to learn why. Thanks for watching this episode of Front Office Files. If you enjoyed diving into the business side of basketball, make sure to like, comment, and share with someone who would enjoy breakdowns of the money moves behind the game. Subscribe to Basketball Business for more great content on the off-court moves that make the on-court plays. Until next time, this is Kyle with Basketball Business.